Hey guys, Jasmine of IPS. Today we're talking about what is the healthcare revenue cycle. We're going to split this video up into a few different parts so that we can take a deep dive into each specific element. All right, the auditing process. So the auditing process can look a lot of different ways. Obviously, from a documentation standpoint, it's essential that on a regular basis, at least once per year, that you have a process by which you're auditing and reviewing your process for documentation and making sure that it has all of the proper pieces. We like to see that practices are doing that at least once a year, checking back on their own internal processes and ensuring that all of their service providers are on the same page. It can really alleviate the stress when you get an audit letter from a particular carrier or from the federal government asking to review records. It can really help your mind be at ease. If you internally have an audit process and perhaps pay an outside agency for their auditing services, I 100% recommend that you utilize the services of an outside auditor. There's a lot of benefits to that. Definitely the expertise. A lot of these auditing companies use team members that have been on the other side of it. So they perhaps worked for the carriers previously, and they can really provide some great insight on ways to just completely alleviate that process for you and really help to make sure that you're audit proof, basically. And the other piece of auditing is internally auditing your revenue cycle. So that goes from charge capture all the way through the cycling, the submission of claims and the cycle of the clearinghouse's process, and making sure that you have a proper process for, again, reviewing and resolving the denials. And then, of course, that your aging process is tight, from insurance accounts receivables and your patient accounts receivables for billing. So I would say 100% that if you are not auditing, or at least in a very light way reviewing your entire revenue cycle on an annual basis, then you are probably losing out, because what's happened is healthcare's moved very quickly. So if you aren't reviewing your process, then you really can't decide what needs to be improved properly. What's broken when you don't know what's broken, you can't get it fixed, right? So I will recommend that on an annual basis that you take a very close look, or at least have somebody lightly in your practice really reviewing each element, making sure that you think about ways that you can improve that process and really ensure that that your revenue is retained. All right, that concludes our video on the revenue cycle. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you are new, welcome, and don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss out on videos that will help strengthen the business side of your healthcare organization. We post videos each and every week. Until next time, my friends.